What's up guys, today we're going to be getting some pussy in old school RuneScape. Now the important thing to make sure you do when you're going for some pussy is to design your character to be the ultimate pussy magnet. It's important to have the ginger hair, bald spot, long beard, crisp attire and nice skin tone. As you can see, we're ready to go. Now, everybody knows pussy doesn't just serve itself to you on a silver platter. You have to appease the pussy. How, you might ask? Menial tasks. I start out by fishing some shrimp for no apparent reason, deforesting the local park, starting a bushfire and toasting those motherfuckers to perfection. Next up I bake a loaf of bread and present it to the chef, allowing me to sneak past his watchful guard. I journey into a stranger's house and slip down his trapdoor to avoid suspicion. There I immediately steal a man's pickaxe and begin to harvest rocks of various colours, using my masculine talents to forge them into a deadly butter knife. I venture on into the cave, happening across a mighty warrior. Naturally, I challenge him with my newly crafted blade. He immediately brandishes his mighty sword, and decimates me through the power of penis envy. In a Crocodile Dundee-esque manner, he tells me my weapon is in fact not a knife, and hands me a mighty blade, which I immediately use to dissect a nearby rat. I then borrow the warrior's bow, kill another rat for good measure, and make my escape. I visit the bank, realise I have 25 quid to my name, am not old enough to vote, and need a financial advisor. He infects my innocent mind with a bunch of meaningless business jargon, and I sprint to the nearest priest, who teaches me the merits of friendship. I inform him to miss me with that gay shit, and head onwards, where a wizard teaches me to coat a chicken with my semen. Finally, some dude offers me some cool armour for being antisocial. Naturally, I accept. I somehow manage to apparate into a town called Lumbridge. Naturally, I begin to steal coins from the pockets of the locals. When they catch me, they attempt to throw some insults at me, but my antisocial armour deflects their quips. I save up enough money to purchase a steel axe so that I can get wood faster, and embark on my quest for pussy. While travelling through the nearest city, I stumble upon a tea stall. As a Brit, it is my duty to relieve the owner of his product while he isn't looking. I venture onwards until I find a village full of scantily clad women and, much to my dismay, men. After seeing an awfully hairy Johnson, I dive into the nearest hole to avoid contracting the gay. I land in a dungeon and traverse through demonic doors. They try to interact with me, asking me stupid questions about safety or some shit. Luckily I have my antisocial armour. I get attacked by some enemies along the way. Zombies, spiders, ghosts, but I drink my tea and shrug it off. I manage to plunder 10 grand, but alas, the gay catches up with me after all, and my feet turn all fabulous. I apparate to Lumbridge again, and proceed to milk an entire bucket's worth of milk from one cow within the space of 5 seconds. This is the first ingredient of my pussy bait. Pussy loves the white creamy liquid. My quest takes me to a coastal town, to obtain another pussy bait ingredient, a sardine. The smell is uncanny. I continue onward on my quest. I venture back to the city of tea procuring, and notice a striking young lady as I approach the gates. She introduces herself as Gertrude, and sends me on an epic quest to reclaim something precious to her. I sneak round the back of her house after detecting a pungent aroma. She's growing weed in the garden. I grab a handful and apply it to my sardine, completing my pussy bait. On my way through the town centre, some kids detect my weed stank and threaten to call the cops, but I pay them off with my fat stacks from the dungeon. I enter a sawmill without permission and climb a ladder. There I find Gertrude's prized cat. I use my pussy bait and reclaim its lost children, gaining its trust. I then allow it to leave, unattended. Fuck it, right? I return to Gertrude, triumphant, to claim my reward. And... fuck yeah, baby! We got pussy! See you next time, virgins!